Hello online crew, how you going? Or how you doing? Someone pointed out to me from the US the other day. This is a side note. I'm cranky today and I'll tell you about that in a moment. But somebody messaged me, so complete side note just because I said that. So I'll get on to what I was going to talk about in a moment. So network marketers, I've got a message for you today. Every now and again, something pushes my buttons and I come on here and I share it. Hello, Mel. How are you? And I can see comments again. Yay, Mel. Yes, I'm cranky, Mel. Every now and again, my buttons get pushed and I feel like I need to talk about it. So this is today. Hello, Andrew. How you doing? Hello, Teresa. Good to see you on. And before I get to that, I'll just finish what I was saying just a second ago. Hey, Sean. How come? I'll tell you. Somebody alerted me the other day from the States, said, basically, why do you say, how you going? Like, if you guys notice that I often say, how you going? And I didn't realize it's actually an Australian thing. So most of the people, hey, Crystal, how you going? Most of the people in the States say, how you doing? And so, you know who you are if you're watching live or on the replay. Hey, Lenise, how are you? And said, I've noticed you say, how are you going? It's meant to be, how you doing? And I'm like, why is it meant to be, how are you doing? And so I looked it up. I was really intrigued. And so I looked it up. And apparently it's a thing, guys. Apparently Australians say, how are you going? And Americans say, how are you doing? So it's actually a thing. So if you hear me say that and you think it's really strange, it's an Australian thing. So there you go. There's the big lesson for the day. That's what you've learned today. Hey, Olive, how you going? So hey, Kathy, good to see you. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Brady. So Canadians too, Brady. So what do you say? Do you say how you doing or how you going? Yeah, I didn't know. And when he was sort of saying it's meant to be how you're doing, and I was like, well, why is it meant to be that? And yeah, it's just an Australian thing. We say, how are you going? When you actually think about it, it doesn't really make sense. Like, how are you going? Like, it actually doesn't kind of make sense. So I get it. Oh, so you Canadians say how you doing as well. So yeah, I just thought that we're doing in Canada. Oh, Sean doesn't think it's strange. Julian says, how you going? So there you go. There's your little, it's just funny, the little intricacies between cultures and countries. How we say things. So Teresa sort of figured it out, that because I often say, how you going, guys? It just sort of comes out of my mouth but it's obviously an Australian thing. I always thought that how you going was an Australian thing, but never thought it was a big deal. I think it was, I was just intrigued that somebody actually pointed it out to me, and that's why I looked it up. Anyway, hey Rose, how you going? So, why am I cranky? I know I don't look cranky, but those of you that know me, every now and again something gets up my nose, goat, whatever, and I've just got to talk about it because network marketers, you are being so hypocritical with something, and I've talked about it before, but not for a while, so I'm going to go there again today, okay? Funny, I was talking about that with my daughter last night. Oh, cool. Hey, Andrea, how are you? Welcome from Alberta, Canada. Love learning new language, country lingo. I know, I get into trouble when I go to these states and I use the word thong, which is actually a shoe to us guys, not a piece of underwear. Rose, we say how you doing, but I just presumed it was a Australian thing. Oh, okay, so you guys just presume. So that's a good thing. Yeah, okay, so let's move on. Those of you that have not watched a live of mine before and you're thinking, who is this weird woman with this hat on? I am Helen Martin and I'm your online crew captain to this most awesome community that we have here, which is full of entrepreneurs, home-based business owners, network marketers, those in the MLM industry, where we really want to learn to leverage social media to build our business online and not chase anybody to buy anything off us or convince anybody to join us in our business. We truly want to learn to use social media and leverage modern strategies, online strategies to grow our business. So that's majority of what we talk about here. The beginning of the week, I start with some kind of personal growth type topic, which is what I did yesterday. The end, hey Karen, how are you? Then, how's Rob going? Hello, Lee. The end of the week, I talk about a social media tip of the week. And in between, I talk about all things sort of social media. And the captain's a little cranky today. But anyway, let me explain. So those, and I will just, put a disclaimer out for my community. There are a lot of people, including majority of people that turn up here live with me 5 days a week. This does not include you guys. I do not say what I'm about to say to offend anybody. I say what I'm about to say to some of you network marketers to look in the mirror, because your accusations, your words, the way that you are acting gives the industry a bad name. That's when I get cranky. Helen Martin gets cranky when there's people out there giving our industry a bad name. And that's when I feel compelled. Hey, Suzanne, how are you? That's when I feel compelled to spread the message, because some of you out there that are maybe not as educated in the online world yet, you are being highly hypocritical. Now, what I mean by that is that if you're in this industry, what are you trying to achieve? So what you're trying to achieve is you want people to buy things off you. So you expect people to put their hand in their pocket and buy something off you. Is that not true? So people in the network marketing industry, you're selling something and you're probably building a team as well. So what your goal is to get someone to buy something off you, or join you in your team, which means they have to put their hand in their pocket either way, okay? And you know in this industry that people are skeptical of our industry. So tell me if I'm wrong in those assumptions, guys, that network marketers want people to buy off them, want them to buy into their business. You're selling stuff to build your business. You need to sell stuff to sell your business, and you also know that this industry creates a lot of skepticism. Is that not true? If you agree with me, let me know down there. With the word true, I would think that's quite a general sort of statement as to the truth of our industry. There are a lot of people that are skeptical of this industry. So then, you guys know this. This is part of the deal with this industry. So Susie, absolutely, very skeptical. Agree. So you all sort of agree. You know that's the state of play with this industry. And yet, you want to, hey Monica, how are you? You network marketers, you're struggling, majority of them. Once again, if you know me or you don't know me, I only ever say things from a place of love, because I want you to look in the mirror, wake up and we want this industry, my broader mission for this industry is we clean it up and we all do things professionally and ethically. So when you say that you're in this industry, people go, yeah, I'll have a look. Is that not the ultimate goal? That we have the larger population being open to look at this industry? Because at the moment, majority of people are not. So this is why I spread this kind of message, hey Betty, is because we want people to be more professional in this industry. So you want people to buy things off you, and you know that majority of people are skeptical out there in this industry. But those of you that are struggling out there, you're looking at the online world and you go, yeah, I want to learn how to do this online because I'm sick of chasing my family and friends. So that's where majority of people sit in this industry. You've gone through your warm market, you've gone through your family and friends, you don't really know who else to talk to, so you look at the online world because it is amazing and it gives us massive opportunities. But then you are the people that look at information like mine, who is out there spreading the word for building attraction marketing. And if you know anything about me, I have results. Over 230 people in my network marketing company in the last 6 months. You're just about to crack a $30,000 month in income in all of the things I do. I don't sit here and tell you what to do and not do it myself. I am in the industry, living and breathing what I teach. So do you need to be skeptical of me? Maybe if you don't know me. But am I preaching, doing what I'm preaching to you guys? Absolutely. Am I getting results? Absolutely. Do I share with all of you my journey in what I'm doing, what works, what doesn't, what tips, whatever? Absolutely. So then I get network marketers who look at my results and say, how did you do it? You all want to know how to do it. So you expect customers to put their hand in their pocket, hey Emma, to buy something off you to grow your business. You want to learn how to build your business online, but you are not open yourself to looking at information or getting on a call with me or buying a $20, $30, $50 pocket to increase your skill level to work out how to do it. Do you know how much skepticism I get from network marketers about what I do and what I'm offering? And they won't even get on a call with me, and yet I'm offering free coaching and people don't take it up. It's like, how did you do it? I want to know, how did you do it? I'll talk to anybody. So I'll message people and go, I'm more than happy to share with you, how I did it. If you want a call, like we'll have a quick chat. I'll just give you the heads up. I don't want anything from you. I'm trying to educate the industry and how to do it better. And yet you don't take up the opportunity. You bitch at the opportunity. There's comments on one of my Facebook ads that says, this is just a scam. And it's like, oh my God, you're network marketers. You have people telling you all the time network marketing is a scam. Yet you're a network marketer trying to build your business online and you're saying it's a scam. Is that not hypocritical? Is that not hypocritical for you in the network marketing industry, for you to want people to be open to look at your business, that yet you are not open to looking at free training, a free call, or information on how to build your business online? I don't get it. And I just want to share this message. Those of you that are in this industry that are doing exactly that, you expect people to be open about looking at your business, yet you are not open yourself about increasing your skill level or learning how to build a business online. So do not be that quick to judge me or the information I'm teaching. I am cranky, aren't I? Or just having, opening your eyes and your ears to maybe something that's a little bit different than you've done before. Maybe you've always built your your business the traditional way and you don't get the online world. Do you think I did a couple of years ago? Do you think a lot of people in my community here knew how to build their business online? We're all still learning. It's such a fast moving beast. We are all still learning. But please don't sit there and put insignificant, rude comments on people's ads like mine or posts on social media saying this is just a scam, I've looked at all this stuff before, they only want your money, when you're a network marketer yourself trying to deal with skepticism. Why are you not open enough just to look, to talk? I just don't get it, guys. It's rude. You shouldn't be in the network, marketing industry at all. But if you expect people to have an open mind to look at your business, why would you not have an open mind to look at information in the online world before you judge? I know I'm being cranky now. And I'm not normally cranky. But yes, Suzanne, it's not an overnight thing, but you've got to be open to learning something new. You've got to be open to the online world. You've got to be open to learning more skills. Sometimes that costs money. Shock horror to increase your skill level. Sometimes that requires to put your hand in your pocket. Oh, I'm getting angry faces. Is that because people are angry with me or angry at me? Maybe somebody's angry at me. So I'm sorry if you're angry at me. I just find it completely hypocritical. If if you don't know anything about it and you're asking, how did you do it? Give me some advice. Share something with me, and that you close the door before you've even looked at the information, that is really hypocritical. Hey Tina, how are you? So I'm sorry if that's made any of you angry and it was angry faces at me and not with me. I don't get it, guys. It's really rude, it's really hypocritical, and it's not going to move your business forward in the online world if you're not at least open to looking and learning in the online world, because it moves so fast. Hey Michael, how are you? And yes, Susie Ann, it costs money to make money. There are so many people in this industry that, I hope you're right, Brady, that they want it all, but you don't want to invest in any training to learn the skill that you need to get where you want to go. So please take that for what it is. You can look at free training after free training after free training after free training. I do 5 free trainings every single week, unless I'm going away or doing something that stops me. But there is plenty of free training from awesome gurus out there, and you can chase that as much as you like. But if you want to speed it up, sometimes you can buy a cheap little resource just to give you a little bit more information to go, oh, maybe that's something that I could look into. Or that's something I didn't know before. Or maybe this is a completely different way of building my business. I had somebody comment on my ad a couple of days ago and, asked a question, and I said, I'll message you, put it in Messenger, offered some free training, offered a free chat. Just to sort of share what I've done. So no obligation whatsoever. It hasn't taken me up on either of those things, and I got curious. So I looked at that person's profile and thought, it's interesting when people really want to know, like, how did you do it? Tell me. You offer out of the kindness of your own heart to help, and then I look at their profile, and every post was a company post of their product or their business opportunity. If not every post, pretty much every post. Maybe not 100%, but definitely probably 90% of what was on their Facebook profile was all about their company. I knew in about 2 seconds which company they were with and what they were pushing. Plastered. And they're wondering why they're not building their business online, because that kind of stuff is so old school. What worked on social media even 6 months ago, we can't get away with now, even if it works. But those kind of social media strategies are what majority of network marketers are doing. And they're getting frustrated that nobody's engaging with their posts, or they're frustrated that they can't build their business online. And they think that's what attraction marketing means, because that's what their uplines are telling them. When in fact, that repels people. You don't want to, it's like the used car salesman. I use this analogy a lot. You might walk into a car lot because you're kind of interested in looking at a car. It doesn't mean you want the car salesman in your face going, what do you want? What you can help me with? I can show you this one, that one. It's like, back off, mate. I'm here because I'm open to looking, but I don't need you to be in my face. That's what plastering your social media wall on, particularly on Facebook, gives the impression of. People don't want that in their face, post after post after post, and you guys are wondering why you're not getting any traction on your social media stuff. It's not what people want to see, and it repels people. So it just intrigues me that somebody like that, they want to know, well, how did you do it? And yet you open the door and they shut it down in your face before you've even had a conversation or looked at any information. So I just get frustrated with network marketers that do that on social media and wonder why it doesn't work, but are not open enough to just at least look at some free training, let alone, paying $20 or $30 or something to actually get something to give you some more information. Do you guys know where I'm coming from? Does this make sense? And can you guys in the industry resonate with what I'm saying here, with people around you? But it is completely completely hypocritical to want people to look at your stuff and just be open enough to look at my products and look at my business. That's all you want as a network marketer. You just want people to be open to look at your stuff. And yet you're not open enough to look at something to build your business online the right way. Completely hypocritical. So just look in the mirror if that's you. Just have more of an open mind. I'm not saying you need to do anything. I'm not saying you need to buy expensive products or expensive courses or whatever. I'm just saying see that for what it is and have an open mind before you put little shitty comments on people's posts on social media or Facebook ads going, I've seen all this stuff before, it's a scam, they just want your money. That's exactly what people are saying to you about your network marketing business. Oh, it's a scam, I don't want to buy any products off them. And yet you're doing exactly the same thing. So guys, just if you're in that boat or if you're plastering things on social media, find a better way. And there is a better way, and if you want that training, like message me and say, yes, that resonated with me, I want some help. Like, let me know. I'm willing to talk to anybody. Just don't fly. It's not an attractive quality of your personality to go flying off negative comments on social media when you don't know what you're talking about. Okay? Hey, Laurie, how are you? You've just missed the rant. You can watch the replay. Hey, Claudia. Claudia must be on because Crystal's replying to Claudia. So I'm sure you've got more comments there, but thank you for allowing me to rant. I don't do it very often, but when people personally attack me or what I'm training, when I'm actually living, breathing what I'm doing, I'm getting results in what I'm doing. Otherwise, I wouldn't train you guys on the stuff that I do. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. So maybe just do a little bit of research before you start offending people. Follow somebody for a while before you make accusations about whether it's skeptical or not. Like just be a human being. Too many people, just throw off accusations on social media and say things that they wouldn't say to a human being. And I don't think that's right. Like if you wouldn't say something to a human being to their face, don't use it as a cop-out and use it on social media. It's rude and it's a really unattractive quality of your personality that you're putting yourself out there on social media. So yeah, you just don't want to do that kind of stuff. It's just not nice. Billy Joe, yes, I will need your help when you get some money. Well, there's free training as well, Billy Joe. You don't, yeah, but obviously happy to help whenever. Karen, if they follow you for long enough, Helen, they will come around and they will see that you're genuine. Yeah, and I say to you guys all the time, it's good to vent out, Helen. Thanks, Sean. I have Sean's permission. Hey, Tonya, how you going? It's not just me. I'm just not, feeling personally attacked and having a rant at people. It happens to a lot of people on social media. So yeah, it's not just me. I mean, I'm a big girl and I'm tough. And even though I'm saying a rant, like it pisses me off, but it doesn't affect me in my business. Like I know that I'm getting results. I know that I'm good at doing good stuff. I know that I've got the most awesome community here that know exactly who I am and the heart that I have and the fact that I want to see you guys grow and win. So I'm not worried about the odd person. I just think a message needs to be sent to those people to go like, hey guys, let's be human and let's just open our eyes a little bit before you have accusations. And for anybody that's putting themselves out on social media in the big wide world, like I've had people in my video challenge that have been like personally attacked from people and then gone like through their Facebook friends and then started attacking their friends. Like there's just shitty people out there. There always will be, but it's just not necessary on social media. And I think if you really want to be successful in business, like if you really want to be successful in business, particularly in social media, you have to have an open mind to anything and everything. And whether you agree with it or not, you at least have to have an open mind to things. Look at them and then assess this is for you or this is not for you, but you at least have to have an open mind before you judge. Or it's like when you meet somebody for the first time, maybe you'll get a gut instinct on somebody, but it's not, I digress, but this really, really intrigued me. A complete digress. But one of my boys was watching this show on YouTube, and I'll finish after this, guys. I'll leave it on a light note. Let's put it there. Yes, there are, Monica. Hang on. Rose has caught my attention. I recently had someone tell us that if you are having... that was probably me, and somebody else has said it. But yeah, if you attract haters, you've made it, guys. So if you're attracting negative comments, you're there. You've made it, okay? So see it as a good thing. And honestly, I don't let it get me down. Like, I don't think, oh, I can't do this online thing because of those comments, because I'm bigger and better than that. And I'm just trying to, spread a message to those people. But I'll finish it on a light note. My youngest was watching some stuff on YouTube the other day on the TV. And I was just like, oh, females are terrible. So what it was pranks, like set up pranks. And it was guys that going up to girls on the street, total digression, but this is what astounds me about people. Going up to girls on the street and trying to pick them up. Okay, so the pretty girl might be walking along the street and this guy comes up. And so he sort of is perceived as a nobody. So just, not dressed that finely and just, how you doing and whatever. Every single clip. So it was actually like a prank show, but every clip the girl was like, oh, I've got a boyfriend, and like trying to sort of push them away. So then, but strategically, they've parked their Lamborghini or their Porsche. There was a whole lot of different cars in these skits. Lamborghini, Porsche or whatever, just up the road a bit. So then he goes, okay, no worries, whatever. And then he goes and gets in his car. So the female that they've just tried to pick up can see that he's got an expensive car. Guess what happened every single time, guys? Every single skit, they were all the same. The girls very quickly changed their tune, so he'd idle there. And like they're doing it deliberately because they know that she's going to walk past in a second because the car is strategically placed. And so the girls and then leans in the window and go, oh, well, I might have time. And he's like, well, I thought you had a boyfriend a minute ago. Oh, well, we're not that serious. And he's like, oh, okay. I've got something in the boot for you. Like, get in. So the girl gets in the car and then he goes to his boot. And gets a gold shovel. Like, it's a little shovel. And it's actually like spray painted gold or something. It would only be spray painted, I'm sure. Spray painted gold. And then goes around to her in the car and like, get out. And she's like, what? It's like, here's your present. You're a gold digger. Get out. I'm not interested in people like you. And I'm like, but everyone was the same. And I'm thinking like, girls, what are you doing? As if a car makes a difference to who you should go out with. Like the attraction to money. Like it just, I'm going, is this for real? Like, are girls really that shallow? And they are. But my point is, do not judge a cover, do not judge a book by its cover. Like you can't judge. And then like it's a rented car anyway. Like they're doing it for a skit and it's like, oh my gosh, just anyway, my message to that is you just got to be open and find out information and training and get your facts right before you judge. Okay? Yeah, just hilarious. So I don't normally watch any of that kind of stuff, but Ollie was watching it and I was in the kitchen behind him and I'm just glued to it going, are you kidding? Are girls this shallow? And they obviously are. But anyway, leave it there. So in 15 minutes, guys, those of you in my online crew coaching community, my leaders, I'm doing a live Zoom call. Giving you free coaching, live Q&A in there in 15 minutes. So those of you that can join me in 15 minutes on that live Zoom call, I really look forward to seeing you on the screen and answering all your questions. The rest of you, I will see you same time, same place tomorrow. I'm cranky, but I'm not cranky. So just, for whatever message you got from that, open mind. Just have an open mind and don't judge too quickly. Okay? Love my community here, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.